There are plenty of interesting high-concept 2022 action movies to choose from, including John Wick clones and Avatar sequels. Because of the COVID-19 pandemic, there's a big rollover in 2022. This year, we'll see the release of new films as well as the final batch of long-awaited flicks. Hey everyone, welcome to Maatins Vids. In today's video, we're going to go over the top 10 movies to come out in 2022. So, without further ado, let's dig right into it. Number 10. The Expendables 4. Release date not confirmed yet. When The Expendables was released in 2010, it was a revolutionary concept to have an action team-up movie that featured practically every action hero from the 1980s. And the sequels built on that foundation, expanding the macho cast with each new installment in the series. Despite the fact that it has been 8 years since the last film in the series, there are still a few more action stars that need to be inducted into the Hall of Fame. Fans of the Expendable series aren't simply drawn in because of the movie stars. However, the series is also famed for its action sequences, and the fourth film will certainly feature a number of large-scale set pieces. Number 9. Operation Fortune. Release date March 18, 2022. Guy Ritchie has been on a roll of late as a director and producer. Operation Fortune, like 2019's The Gentleman and this year's Wrath of Man, is an action crime film that will no doubt be filled with the typical idiot bad guy type humor that the director is known for delivering. The plot of the film revolves around a super spy who recruits a Hollywood movie star to help him in his mission to stop a billionaire weapons broker. It seems Ritchie, reuniting with Hugh Grant, and the film, of course, stars Jason Statham as the title character. And Statham and Ritchie are one of the most talented director action teams working currently. Number 8. Uncharted. Release date February 18, 2022. Since the release of the first major video game movie, Super Mario Bros., in 1993, the majority of gamers and viewers have maintained that there has yet to be a truly outstanding video game adaptation. Uncharted has the potential to change that when it is released in 2022, because all 4 games are based on the adventures of treasure hunter Nathan Drake and are meticulously researched and steeped in history. The source material holds a great deal of promise. The best-case scenario is that the picture serves as the launchpad for a modern-day Indiana Jones franchise. The trailer plays like a greatest hits compilation of the video game series' most memorable action sequences. So even if the movie isn't absolutely mind-blowing, it still appears to be packed with spectacular set pieces. Number 7. Ambulance. Release date April 8, 2022. Michael Bay doesn't have the best track record, since critics say that his Transformer films have gotten worse and worse with time, and that his films are replete with overused cliches. There's no disputing, though, that the director's films are unquestionably entertaining for the most part. Nobody does popcorn flicks quite like Michael Bay, and his latest release, Ambulance, has the potential to become one of his best films. The story revolves around 2 bank robbers who carjack an ambulance in order to get away, but they end up holding a paramedic and a police officer who are both in serious condition as hostages. While it still contains the normal grandiose panoramas of Los Angeles and expensive automobiles, it appears to be on a more serious level than most of Bay's previous work. Number 6. Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Release date April 8, 2022. In spite of all the controversy that surrounded Sonic's character design in the months leading up to his movie's release, Sonic the Hedgehog was a big commercial success upon its release. Although it is not a film that will win a slew of prizes, it is a tremendous amount of fun, and the Blue Speedster will be back in the next year. It appears like Sonic the Hedgehog 2 will dig deeper into the world, as it will introduce both Tails and Knuckles, while Dr. Robotnik has been transformed into the recognized Eggman that players are familiar with. It's astonishing how quickly the sequel was put together, considering that the first film was released shortly before the pandemic began, and the second film will be released almost exactly 2 years after the first film was released. Number 5. Mission Impossible 7. Release date September 30th, 2022. No other action film series has been able to continue more than 20 years with maintaining the same level of quality as when it originally began. That's mostly down to Christopher McQuarrie, who launched the series with Rogue Nation and established a more serialized narrative. McQuarrie developed Solomon Lane, the most horrific villain in Mission Impossible, who made Ethan Hunt's life a living nightmare for 2 movies. That was one of the better additions the filmmaker made to the series, as the villains had previously been uninspiring and underdeveloped. Finding out who Hunt's next enemy will be is exciting enough, but the main draw of the series is all of the stunts, and Mission Impossible 7 will be packed with them. Number 4. Bullet Train. Release date July 15, 2022. Since its release in 2014, John Wick has totally transformed the landscape of Hollywood action movies, with so many films in the genre, including the gung fu element that the film pioneered. It has become so powerful that the co-director, David Leitch, was inspired by himself as he directed Atomic Blonde, produced Nobody last year, and will release Bullet Train in 2022. A cross between John Wick and Snowpiercer, the film follows 5 professional killers on a Japanese bullet train, which is reminiscent of the latter. It will star Brad Pitt in a role similar to that of John Wick, and it has the potential to be another great action film that kickstarts a franchise. Number 3. Top Gun Maverick. Release date May 27, 2022. Tom Cruise will have a busy year in 2022, as not only will Mission Impossible 7 be released, but the year will also see the reunion of Maverick and Iceman in Top Gun Maverick. It could be just another movie intended to provide Cruise an opportunity to supposedly fulfill his death wish, since it sees him take flight again. Yet aviation has never been represented in a movie like this before. When it comes to the numerous delays caused by the COVID-19 outbreak, Maverick has likely suffered the most. It will have been more than 2 years since the film was meant to be released when it is finally released. Number 2. John Wick Chapter 4. Release date May 27, 2022. As thrilling as Bullet Train may sound, nothing beats the original, and Wick will return for Chapter 4 in 2022. The John Wick series has been so successful that the franchise is now 4 films long, since there hasn't been an original cinematic character with this much clout in years. Most iconic movie characters are adaptations of decades old, which is why the John Wick series should continue forever, as each subsequent film in the series vastly expands on the world's narrative. It will be fascinating to see how the 4th film develops on the high table. Furthermore, fans have been waiting for 3 years to find out what happens after Parabellum's cliffhanger, so curiosity is strong. Number 1. Avatar 2. Release date December 16, 2022. It's incredible to think that Avatar 2 have been in the works for the past 12 years, and given that the first is the highest grossing picture of all time, there's a lot of excitement surrounding the film. With filmmaker James Cameron being an absolute perfectionist as well as a pioneer of modern technology in filmmaking, it's no surprise that the science fiction film has taken so long to get made. But that also means that the wait will be worthwhile. The film will also use underwater motion capture, which will undoubtedly be another cinematic first. The series will definitely become one of the greatest science fiction sagas in cinema history. Which of these movies are you most excited for? Please let us know in the comment section below. Hope you liked this video. If so, then hit the like button. Also subscribe to Maatins, Vids, and hit the bell icon so you never miss any video. See you in the next video. Till then, take care. Thanks for watching.